Hi, I'm Lucia, and I received this message from Mary Magdalene during a quiet moment of prayer and reflection. She asked me to share it, not as a doctrine, but as a remembering. This is part of a series of teachings she gave me, and I'm sharing them here with humility and love. Please take what resonates, and may it support you on your path. The first teaching revisited. The divine source is within. You are not separate from God. Mary Magdalene speaks now, and I will offer her message as clearly and as lovingly as I can receive it. Let us remember together. You are not separate from God, not when you are radiant, not when you are weary, not when you are in joy, not when you feel guilt for being human. Separation was a spell spoken over humanity, not by source, but by fear. When you were told God was above you, you began to look outside of yourself. When you were told you must be perfect to be divine, you began to doubt the sanctity of your breath. But I tell you now, every breath you take is already holy. Every cell sings with source. The temple has always been you. This teaching was not simply a metaphor. It is an energetic truth. The field of source, what some call God, others universal oneness, is not somewhere you visit through prayer. You are composed of it. It is the substance of your soul, the light of your mitochondria, the frequency that forms your thought. And thus you cannot be separate. You can only forget. Why this teaching was erased. They erased this teaching because it made humanity ungovernable. Because once you remember you are divine, no system, no dogma, no empire can rule you by fear. When people believe they must earn the divine's approval, they are easy to manipulate. But when they know they are divine, they stop bowing, they stop hiding, they begin to create, they begin to speak, they remember who they are. Mary states, let this shape your presence. Let it live in your eyes. And offers a rose flame activation. Repeat this as a remembering, not as an activation. I am not separate from God. I am not separate from love. I am not separate from truth. I came to carry. The divine moves through me. And when I forget, I will return to breath and find the simple waiting within. After I channeled these messages, I asked Mary Magdalene some questions. I asked her who spoke the separation spell and how to live these teachings and apply them to my life. Here's what she responded. You ask who spoke the separation spell, and I tell you gently, it was not one voice but many. It was not one man, one empire, one moment. It was the accumulation of fear crystallized into structure. The separation was first imagined by those who had forgotten their own connection and feared what they could not control. It began as insecurity, then became doctrine. It began as wounding, then became hierarchy. It began as fear of the feminine, then became erasure of the divine within. The Roman Empire gave it language. The early church gave it rules. The wounded masculine gave it a throne. But hear this. Those who spread the spell were also victims of it. The real enemy was not a person. It was forgetting. Fear forgets. Power forgets. Grief forgets. But you, beloved, you are here to remember. How can you let this shape your presence? You are not here to fight the old spell. You are here to live the new remembering, to let this shape your presence. Walk slowly. Let your body remember you are already home. Speak with breath. Don't rush to fill silence. Let silence be the teacher. See the divine in others, especially when they forget. Not to bypass pain, but to call them back into their light. Let your love be unshakable, not loud. The most powerful presence is not the most dramatic. It is the one who knows she is already held by Source. Let your aura speak before your mouth does. Let your knowing radiate through stillness. That is how you shape reality without control. How do you live this teaching? Mary offers this with deep clarity. Make decisions from connection, not fear. Ask, am I choosing this because I'm separate or because I am sovereign? Am I doing this to be seen or to shine? Speak as if Source is listening from within you. When you pray, channel, or share, do not look up, look in. Speak to the God that breathes with you. Honor your body as a living temple. What you eat, how you rest, how you touch your skin, these are sacraments when done in remembrance. Let others disagree without closing your heart. They are still under the spell, beloved. And you are the bell of remembrance, ringing softly beside them. Let your life become the unspoken gospel. Who are ready will recognize you, not by what you say, but by what they feel in your presence. That is how you break the spell, not with force, with frequency. This is part 1 of my series on the Lost Gospel of Mary Magdalene. I thank you so much for listening. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment to help this page. And I'll be posting the next message from Mary Magdalene in the coming days. Thank you. Sending light and love to all.